All right, guys. So welcome for round two here. Sorry about Friday; it was tough, but nevertheless, we got it. We got everybody here back together. I know that the families put a lot of time and effort in making this thing happen, so I do apologize for Friday's evacuation that we had to do. Very inopportune time. Nevertheless, glad everybody's out here today to support Miss Kelly and her trip to Brenau College to play softball next year. We're so excited for her. I had her paper a minute ago. I think I set it back there and left it, but I know her GPA is about a 4.2. So I like to check our folks who go on to play sports in college and see their grades. That's phenomenal. So congratulations on a good academic career here as well. One thing to note: normally, this is no knock on any guys that sign Nick or anything like that. But most girls that go play college sports, their grades are really, really, really good. So that's exciting. Nick's is about 2.1, but no, I'm just kidding. Nick does fine. But anyway, from William Blount administration, the athletic department, congratulations, Olivia. You've been an outstanding scholar athlete here at William Blount, and that's all I'm going to have to say. I'm going to pass it on over to Dad. I think gets to go next. He's got a short speech, I hear, shorter than some.
All right, thank you. Yeah, we voted as parents, and Shelley won 1-0 for me to speak. So, anyway, as parents, when your girls start playing sports, you have to put a lot of trust in their coaches. And our family has been especially blessed with all the great coaches that Olivia's had through the years. And we'd like to take just a few minutes to say thanks and share a few highlights over the years. It all began for Olivia at outward softball at East Maryville Baptist Church. She was only 4 years old. She went to all of Maddie's practices, and the coach finally said, Olivia, if you're going to be here all the time, you might as well play. So thanks to Coach Jeff Herrig for asking her to play, and thanks for East Maryville for the good work they do and the ministry opportunity they have. Next step was Maryville Little League. It was quite a trip at Maryville Little League for her. It included several great coaches, an 0-15 season, which was a great learning opportunity for her, and an all-star team. And thanks to the Maryville Little League for the opportunities you offer to the local community. Next step was the Maryville Wildcats organization. Thank you to Bubba Casey for his vision to create a local organization to keep our local girls local. Thanks to Lee Williams, who helps with that organization. Jeff Simmerly's been involved in that organization, and one of our last coaches there was Joe Brockovic. So thanks to all those that have helped Olivia. Next is the Maryville Wildcats 04 Blevins. That was a great experience for our family. It began as an all-star team and then moved to travel ball. Calvin Blevins, Brad Bentz, Brian Livingston, and David Combs, thanks to each of you for the work you put into this team and each of the girls. Thank you for the well-organized practices, awesome tournaments, and especially knowing when to step in and coach Olivia and get Dad out of the way. We saw Olivia grow tremendously on this team. She developed as a hitter, progressing from a kid that sometimes didn't even bat because she wasn't good enough to bat, to a kid that could hit leadoff or anywhere in the lineup. She developed as a fielder, learning to run down balls in the outfield, crash full speed into fences just to get an out. And she also developed her throwing arm there with the coaches. There were a lot of firsts on this team. Her first home run, that actually happened when she got mad at Calvin and he moved her down in the lineup. He probably doesn't know that. I guess maybe he will today. Her first stolen base, her first leadoff home run, and that happened on the first pitch. It seems like the bookkeeper forgot to tell Olivia that she was hitting leadoff when she came back to the dugout. So she ran out there, grabbed a bat, ran out in a hurry, hit the first thing she saw over the fence. So that was a great highlight. Most of all, she developed as a teammate through the positive coaching and relationships on this team. A highlight was the World Series championship in Panama City. Carpenters Middle School was the next step. Some of the names repeat, like Lee and Calvin. It was a great experience to represent the school. While we were at Carpenters, we got to see Savannah and Olivia hit home runs for the first time in the same game, but they were on opposing teams that day. So anyway, it was good to see him. William Blount High School. Thank you so much to Coach Leatherwood and the staff. We appreciate your recognition of the potential Olivia had, thankful for challenging her and even some tough coaching when necessary. Olivia really meshed with Coach Leatherwood. She recognized that Coach was pushing her as a player and to be a leader. Thank you. Unfortunately, the class of 2022 will forever be a COVID kid. Kids that were robbed of the majority of their sophomore year due to a global pandemic, but with adversity comes opportunity. We look forward to the senior season for these Lady Govs and appreciate the opportunity to be a Lady Gov. Hitting coach Kim Hamilton, thank you so much for helping her develop as a hitter. Even more so, thanks for being her trainer, helping her with her workouts, running and throwing, and also being a part-time psychologist to her. Atlanta Premier, thank you so much to the coaches, Michael, Brad, and Kyle. Thank you for working hard for these girls and giving them an opportunity to get to the next level. Michael told us early on when we joined Atlanta Premier that he would work just as hard as they did. This helped to motivate Olivia to get to the next level. This team is so much fun, and it kind of takes us back to the days of the 04 Wildcats. It's a great teammate, great teammates, great family, and great organization. Lady Dukes, this was one of the stops that I put out of order specifically. When the Maryville Wildcats ended, we found ourselves looking for the next opportunity. Olivia tried out for quite a few teams, and needless to say, it was a challenging time for all of us. When we found the Lady Dukes, it was an immediate fit. Something just clicked with her and the coaches. It was a good experience, but the time was short-lived. However, that opportunity introduced us to a coach, Jim Fambrow. Thank you, Jim, for the great coaching. And thank you most of all for the good word you shared with Coach Thomas at Brenau. He helped Olivia get this opportunity. We believe that things happen for a reason, and now we know why she played for the Lady Dukes. Brenau University, thank you, Coach Thomas, for the opportunity, and look forward to the future. When we left Brenau, I pretty much knew that was the place. I even asked her in the parking lot when she was going to tell him. So we just appreciate this opportunity with them. We'd also like to thank all of the teammates that Olivia has had over the years. I've heard horror stories from other coaches and parents, but thankfully, her teams have been pretty much drama-free. There have been so many special friends, teams, and relationships that have developed through the years. Lastly, we'd like to say thanks to Olivia. You've earned it, Big O. We always knew that you had the potential to do anything you're really committed to do. So congratulations. It's been an awesome experience, and we're so proud of you. And then last, I'll share a Bible verse with everyone. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Lean not to thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. I didn't know if I was going to make it. I don't know how I am on time. Probably a little long, but thank you all.
So I don't have a speech. But I would just like to tell Olivia that I'm super proud of her. This is somebody asked me how long I've been coaching, and this is year 13 for me here at William Blount as the head coach. And Olivia is number 10 signee, and she's just as unique and rare and special as the other girls that have come before her. And Savannah's number 11. And these kids, they've set a tone for number 12, number 13, and number 14. You know, I pride myself on being hard because I want these kids to be prepared if they want this. I want to give them what they need. If they don't want to play college ball, that's okay. I want this to still be an opportunity for growth and fun and experience. But the kids that do want to, I want them to be prepared. And I'm just excited to stay in touch with Olivia. I'm excited for senior year, first off, and us just rocking out. We're going to make a run for state. Don't worry about it because we're ready. But when she goes on, she's going to be there competing as a freshman because Olivia has put that kind of time and commitment in. And it's just amazing to watch her grow. You love kids that share your passion for the game, that are out there, that are natural-born leaders. And Olivia exemplifies everything that you can ask for as a coach. Thank you so much for leading us, Olivia. I'm proud of you. Her travel ball coach could not be here, so he wrote a speech, and it's as long as Kevin's, but also awesome, so just hang in there. Hello, my name is Michael Russell, Olivia's coach from Athletic Premier Elite. I was here on Friday, and I suspect that Olivia canceled the ceremony at the last minute because she was afraid of what I might say if I got to speak live. Unfortunately, I was not able to make the trip from Murfreesboro again today, so I appreciate Coach Leatherwood reading this on my behalf. We all know that Olivia has talent, as you have seen her hit many home runs from her school. She has also hit several for her travel team and made a bunch of big plays on defense for us. But talent alone is not what got her to this high honor today. Perseverance and just generally being a good kid had just as much to do with it. I want to talk about why I think Olivia is successful. Olivia is a great teammate. Her fellow AP girls love her, and that is evident by the many names that she is called on our team. She is Olivia, O, Big O, and sometimes they even call her Tyler, although that is not one of my favorites. She is also encouraging of the other girls, and I have never once seen her display even a hint of a bad attitude. She is also a yes coach kid, and to me, that is one of the biggest compliments I can give. Everyone loves hitting home runs because they come with the glory. But sometimes you need a selfless play, such as a bunt, to move a base runner over. No matter her role for any given day, inning, or at bat, she does it with a great attitude and is in favor of whatever the team needs to be successful. I cannot tell you how much that attitude is appreciated by her coaches. For all of the athletes signing today or this week, I know this has been an extremely difficult 18 months for you. In the softball recruiting world, everything hinges on your 16U year. You go to camps when you are younger, but your goal at those camps is just to hopefully have a coach remember your face or first name when you are older. In your 16U season, it is your turn at camps to get the attention of the college coaches and put yourself on the map. To get noticed, you have to be able to attend camps and then get coaches to come to your tournaments to see you play. And unfortunately, to Olivia and her 2022 class, all camps during this time were canceled. So the time Olivia had always waited on to be seen at camps was taken from her. To make it worse, college coaches were not allowed to attend tourneys during that time as well. So there was no live evaluation period for the 2022 class for the most important year of their career. This is not fair, but it got more difficult when the NCAA determined that due to the COVID year, all current athletes got an extra year of eligibility. This means that now the 2022 class could not be seen, and the spots that were held for recruits for that class were more than cut in half as players on existing rosters elected to stay another year. To make it even more impossible, the rules for the transfer portal were changed, so now coaches had hundreds of current college players to recruit for existing roster spots since they could now transfer without having to sit a year. I point this out because in any year, it is a huge accomplishment to get an offer to become a college softball player. With all the challenges Olivia and her 2022 class have faced, it is an even bigger deal. This has been a difficult process, and Olivia never wavered on her goals to get noticed. When the landscape changed, she made adjustments and made sure she reached her goal. I know in my heart that you have found the perfect destination, and you are going to do great things at the next level. I, along with your other coaches, teammates, and the entire Atlanta Premier organization, are extremely proud of you. I know that there are amazing things in your future, and I cannot wait to see what you achieve. All of your coaches at AP love you, and we are here for you if you need anything. You have been such a joy. We are blessed to have you be a part of our journey. We are a proud Coach Michael.
Thank you guys for coming to support me today. Softball has been a big part of my life, and I'm excited to continue my softball career in college. I'm happy to say that I have committed to Brenau University to continue my academic and athletic career and cannot wait for the opportunities I will have there. I first want to thank my parents for making playing softball possible for me. They have supported me during travel ball my entire life and have also supported me during high school softball, which has been an amazing experience. My dad has always pushed me to do my best and made me work harder than I may have wanted to sometimes. He has always been the best coach that I could ask for. My mom was always there for me to comfort me through everything. They put so much into softball, and I would not be in this position without them. And thank you to my sister for coming to my games and supporting me afterwards, no matter how I did or how I think I did. I'm thankful for her always doing my hair throughout the years. I want to thank all my friends for being there for me during school. I had so much fun, and I want to thank them for helping me throughout the years. I want to thank my travel ball coaches I had as a kid, Calvin, Brad, and Brian. They were great role models for me and built me into the softball player and person that I am today. I am very thankful for them pushing me when I was younger and being family to me. I have been very fortunate to have a hitting lessons coach that has always done so much for me. I am thankful for Kim for helping me throughout the years and making me into the softball player and person I am. I am very thankful for Coach Leatherwood and my teammates that I have had here at William Blount. Coach made me work harder and prepare me for the softball at the collegiate level. My teammates have made softball so much fun for me, especially Maddie and Aaron that have been my best friends on and off the field. I love all my teammates that I've had these past 4 years, and I'm going to miss playing with them. I want to thank my travel ball coaches currently at Atlanta Premier, Michael, Brad, and Kyle. They have gotten me through the recruiting process and put me in front of many different colleges to help me choose the best place for me. They have made this past summer so much fun, and I am very thankful for my teammates on Atlanta Premier. Lastly, I extremely want to thank Jim Fanbrow for helping me make a connection with Brenau University. I am thankful for Coach Thomas, the head coach at Brenau, for giving me the opportunity to play softball for him in college. Thank you.
Okay, here just in a moment, we'll have her do her signing. I need to make sure I get a picture of you from the front for our plaques out there. And then once you're done with that, you all have a good 30 minutes to take more pictures, all you want up here with your friends. I know the family's got some refreshments over here as well. So with that said, get your pen ready and we'll get a picture here.